If you are a beginner who wants to use Strava app, this video is for you. So Strava can be used for running, cycling, and various other activities. So I'm using Strava to connect using Garmin Connect. So Garmin Connect is an app which helps you to connect the Garmin watch with the Strava app also. So if you go here, I can show you in settings. So connected apps, you can see here in this Strava is already connected. So I have connected Strava and Garmin so that my Garmin watch data can be synchronized with Strava. But in case if you are using only Strava and you want to use Strava for running or cycling or various other activities, you can simply click on the record button here, which is down below, and based on record it will show you that if you want to have the GPS accuracy, so your battery will be of course used because it will be turning on the GPS all the times. So you can go here and turn on the settings and to ensure that power saving is off. I'm using power saving to make sure that background applications are stopped, so I'll just turn it off for this for some time. Now you can see here that message has stopped appearing here. Now if you choose the activity, if you see here the shoe sign, it shows that this is the type of activity which is walk. From here you can choose the activity run, trail run, hike, wheelchair, ride. For cycling you can use ride, mountain bike, gravel ride, and e-bike, and so on. If you are using water sports, of course for swimming you cannot use it, but for surfing and for other activities you can use it. For swimming you can use only if you have some waterproof bag in which you can keep the app and keep the phone, and it will start using it. But usually in case you want to use for running, so you'll choose running here, and here you can see the run is active now. And in case you have already added some of the route maps you want to use, so I'll just tap on it, so it will open the GPS here. If you see here, I have disabled it, but in case if you want to go here, map, and you can see here you can give the precise or approximate location while using the app. So I'll be using this, and now you can see here saved routes. There are some of the routes which are available, so in case I want to go for the running using these routes, I can do that. Otherwise I can simply use my record here, and without the map I can start doing it. You can see here it has detected my current location, and if I want to now, if I have the heart rate monitor also, Bluetooth based heart rate monitor, so I can connect that also. So right now only one device is connected with the running cadence, so which is of course the integrated phones feature. It means that it will track the running cadence also, and cadence sensor is not required. But in case you want to attach the heart rate sensor, so Bluetooth heart rate sensor can be detected. And then the moment you are ready to start, you can see here the GPS is now ready. So once the GPS is ready, you will start running. So here you can see, don't forget to share your location in case you want to share, otherwise don't send. Now it will start taking your pace and taking your time, and at the same time your run will be recorded on map. So if I tap on map, you can see here in case I start moving, so the run map will be moved, and accordingly your running will be captured. The moment you have finished your running, you will simply stop the running, and stop means that you can pause it, and when you want to continue you can resume it. Otherwise you can simply finish, and then it says that no, not moving yet because it has not detected any activity, so I'll just discard it. Otherwise you'll save it, and I'll just show you if there is any activity, any running activity. You can see here those activities will be stored here. Suppose this is the walk activity that I stored using this, so you can see that here. You can choose the map, whatever map you want to have, satellite map or standard map. Suppose this is standard map, so you can see here with the heat map, you can see this map as well. So here in case you want to add your friends, so here you can see profile, and in profile you will see your data here, your information here, and then in case you want to add your friends, so you can do that as well. So you want to see activities, you can search all the previous activities. For example, if you want to see the swimming activities. So you will tap here swim activities and search for the activity. For example, here is the swim activity that I want to search. With this name you can see here these are all the swim activities related to this. And similarly, in case you want to see other activities, the detail of those activities, suppose this is the run activity, and if you want to see and the pace, you can see here the splits per kilometer splits, all of this data. And in case you want to go to details of this activity, you can see by viewing the analysis. Here it will show you the elevation and the pace, and at the same time you can see the cadence. And in case you want to see the heart rate also, you can see the heart rate as well. So this way you can see the analysis of all the activities that you have done. Suppose if I go top and there is my walk activity, and if I want to see that as well, so you can see here by tapping it here, you can see it will show you the walk details. And if you go to analysis, it will show you the elevation and pace and so on. So there are various other features also available, but basically you can use this for recording your activity, and then you can also use this for your profile. Even you can connect it with your friends. In case you want to edit your profile, you can edit the profile depending upon how you want to have it. If you want to share your profile, you can simply share it and share it with the friends or others. And in case you want to follow and find your friends, so you can see here there are various friends which you can add, and depending upon whether you want to approve them first and then you add whom you are following, you will be able to see here who is following you, you can see here. And then if you go back here, so your profile will be available here. And overall, if you want to see the statistics of your activities for the full year, you can simply tap here the statistics. So it can show you the statistics for running during the year, statistics for cycling during the year, statistics for swimming during the year, or any other activities. And in case you want to publish any post which can be available to all your friends, so you can do that also in this way. And in case you have some segments which you want to use, so these are all the start segments. In case you want to do any segment and you want to improve on your running or cycling by doing some repeated segments, so you can do that as well. And then here is the gears. In case you have running or cycling gears, you can add those gears also here. And then in case you want to join any challenges, so there will be various challenges every month available, so you can tap onto any challenge which you want to join. And for example, this is January 5K. Now of course January is completed, so in case there are new challenges, so you can find the new challenge. And then these are the challenge, for example 50-kilometer walk challenge, February cycling challenge of total 200 kilometer, I'll do that. And February running distance challenge, so I'll do that. I'll then again, whatever challenge you want to join, you can join it. So these are the options in challenge. And in case you have some clubs, if you want to join the club, running club, cycling club, so these are all the clubs which are available. In case you have your own running clubs, you can join that as well. So if you see here active club memberships, so you can see here these are active challenges, in fact challenges and groups. So here you can see all the clubs. So I'm a member of these clubs right now, so you can see all the clubs from here. And in case you want to join any club, you can join it from here as well. And from this also, if you go here into settings, in case you want to connect it to any external application, so you can do it here by going top on settings. So you can see here your subscription in case you want to have the advanced analysis or you want to create the routes. So you can use the paid subscription also, but it is not mandatory. It depends on what you want to have. And then link to other services in case you want to synchronize this data with any other app. So I'm synchronizing this data with the Garmin Connect, and Garmin Connect also gets connected to this, so only this. And then if in case you are using Google Fit, so you can also synchronize the activities data with the Google Fit. So in case you want to have this its synchronization with any other app, so you can use the Health Sync app. Here is a Health Sync app which I am using to synchronize the data with other activities, other applications. For example, if you see here that these are the various health applications which are being synchronized to each other using the Garmin and Google Fit and Samsung and Fitbit. So you can use Health Sync app for this purpose. So this was all about Strava and how the Strava can be used and configured. So see you in next video. Take care and goodbye.